Oh my gosh, I think we made it. Hello, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Tuesday Tips, live from
Studio F
in Alaska. Not really, but we wanted to make sure that you understood that this was about Alaska. And we're probably going to end up playing strip poker because we're going to start to take things off.
Yeah, I'm already sweating.
It is so hot in here. So anyways, here, let me just put my stuff back on. If you do not know who we are the admins of this page. We should do a sound check before we get any further because Ariana and I did something earlier and literally had no sound. Oh, perfect. All right. So if you do not know who we are Fabulous Adventures Travel Company. I am Samantha from Fabulous Adventures Travel Company, and this is
Kelly, also from Fabulous Adventures.
And we came here to talk to you about something very, very special today. A couple very special things, but one of the very specialist things that we're very excited about and have been waiting for a very long time. 1, 2, 3. Alaska! We actually don't have much information, but we wanted to give you as much as we possibly could. So what can we take off now? Because I'm starting with gloves.
Yes, gloves. Well, I only have
gloves
one
are going.
I only have one. Yeah, because I couldn't do anything.
Okay, and Shamu is falling.
And our
okay,
cute
go.
little moose.
Oh yeah, our moose.
Cute little moose.
Okay, so tell us, Kelly, tell us what we know. What do we know?
What we know is if you were on the original Brilliant Lady Mermaiden back in December of 2023, which when it was supposed to go, and you got canceled, you are able to book Alaska Mermaiden today.
Yep.
Only one itinerary has been released. It is the Seattle Mermaiden on May 21st, 2026.
But what we do know is
what
we just found out right before there is a sailing right before this Alaska Mermaiden. So Kelly, tell them what the Mermaiden is. It's May 21st, right?
Yes, May 21st. It's a 7-night sailing from Seattle. It's round trip from Seattle back to Seattle. It's going through the Inside Passage. It's going to Ketchikan, Sitka, Tracy Arm Fjord, which is also just cruising. You don't get off.
It's beautiful,
the ship.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And then Prince Rupert, British Columbia, and sailing day back to Seattle.
Yeah. So it's funny. I've never been to Sitka. Did you go to Sitka when you just did? You did go to yours? Go to Sitka? Oh, that's awesome. I did not go.
We did.
So the only things that I've done in here is Ketchikan and the fjords. Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
We're not doing the Mermaiden though, just so you know. We're not, right?
No,
we didn't
we're
discuss
not.
this.
We can't. I mean, we're doing the Panama Canal, which is like 3 weeks worth of our time in March. So I don't know.
Yeah. So we won't be doing we're not doing the Mermaiden, but we are sailing to Alaska. That is faux show.
Yes, we will.
So
wait till see what everything else is released in 2 days.
Yes. So what we know is that today and tomorrow is for the Brilliant Mermaiden, and they have a special deal, but there is also a special deal that you get to book if you book early before, right? If you did a Frontier Pass, we're thinking that this is what it is. Please know that this is all subject to change because no one's actually told us just yet. We're reading the very, very confusing terms and conditions. No one has given us an update on this. So what do we think it is, Kelly?
So if you were to book today, if you were canceled Brilliant Mermaiden, you should have gotten an email that spells out this offer. Originally, it was you were going to get $300 off and $600 in Sailor Loot. They have sweetened the deal a little bit. So they're giving up to $300 in free drinks. So since the Mermaiden is 7 nights, it will be $200 and $200 worth of onboard credit for shore excursions. You can also save by paying in full, which is 5% up to $500. So you can save an additional $500 if you were to pay in full.
Mm-hmm.
Those are what we know of for the canceled original Brilliant Mermaiden.
And if you have, so going based on the terms and conditions, if you have a Frontier Pass, you can start booking on Thursday.
Yes, the 31st. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you, because you can book your Frontier Pass on that day, which we're so excited about. Kelly and I will be booked on that day. We'll pick out an itinerary and we'll book it. But honestly, truly, as soon as we get our hands on itineraries, we're going to post them up here. So, yeah, we're not going to wait till that time. So, if we get our hands on itineraries like the day before, which sometimes we do, we will post them in the group so that you can see the pricing, or not pricing, sorry, the itinerary options. What we do know is that there will be most 7-nighters, and then a few of the fun, like 11, longer cruises. I don't know if it's 10 or 11 or whatever, mixed in there somehow, some way. So know that there will be some options for longer cruising, which sounds like it would be super fun for us.
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's going to open to everyone on
all of you that didn't buy the
13th.
Frontier Pass.
The 13th?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Because this sale ends the 12th.
Yeah.
The current.
Yes,
offer.
and that sale that she just offered, I guess apparently we get with the Frontier Pass, right?
I believe so.
Again, we're reading very confusing terms and conditions.
We're trying to get clarification on all of it, and we will post as soon as we know exact details.
Yeah.
But I believe so, only because it said up to $300 in free drinks, and the Mermaiden's 7 nights. So there has to be longer sailings to get that $300 in free drinks. So
yes.
So stay tuned. Hopefully we have more information later this afternoon, and we will update.
Yeah, because no one's telling us anything. So mad. Just kidding. No, it's just they just didn't update us, or apparently they thought we could read terms and conditions, and we can't. We really can't. It's just confusing. Okay. So yay, Alaska. Kelly was actually just there on a different cruise line. But this is actually in 2026, so it's going to give her a little bit of break in between. And I have not been to Alaska since early 2000s. Like not early 2000s, maybe early 2000s. So I haven't been there in forever.
I'm sure it has
2005, maybe. Yeah, right. Still the same. Still lumberjacks chopping up wood. Still orcas swimming around. Still moose hanging out. Anyways, I'm very excited about it though, because she did some of the things that I did too, and honestly, I want to do this again. I know that that's weird to say you want to do it again, but I think I'm sure you guys all know this, that when you do something at one age and then you do something another, it's a completely different experience. Obviously, I thoroughly enjoyed it in my younger years. But I'm very excited to try it again. Okay, this has to go, not because I'm hot, because it can't stay. This is why I live in Florida, because I hate this stuff. And you have to wear it in Alaska. Not always, but maybe. Actually, I went in September and you went in May.
Yeah, early June.
You were cold though. Did you get cold?
June. No, we didn't have cold at all.
Oh, you didn't?
Only when we went, in the snow up with the helicopter. But when we were down, we never had to wear jackets or anything.
I don't even have to play strip poker. I can just keep taking things off. What else? What else are we trying here?
Okay. Well, your hat's off, my hat's off.
Anyway, well, that's cool because we went in September and it was cold. We wore jackets. Most of my pictures have jackets, but we weren't freezing or anything. Not as dressed as I was. When we were in Glacier Bay, though, it was cold, obviously.
Yeah.
So, but nothing that, well, now that I think about it, I may not be able to handle it. I may be quite the wimp when it comes to it. So I feel like since I've lived in Florida all these years, my blood has somewhat warmed up. And I never believed that statement when people were like, I'm warm-blooded. And I'm like, yeah, it's not a real thing. But now I'm like, holy crap, that's a real thing. Like you're going to laugh at this one. I go to Vegas, which is a dry heat. And if it's like 70, I'm like, I need a jacket. I'm like, who am I? Because years ago, I'd be like, 70 is the greatest. Then I'm just getting older. As you get older, you get colder.
Yeah.
Maybe that's me.
Anyways.
suffering in Alaska. Here I come in 2 years. No, just kidding. I'm gonna love it. Actually, I've been telling Kelly for years that we need to one of the things that we have to plan, but we need to stop going on Virgin cruises. One of the things we need to plan is go to Antarctica. We've been talking about that, and I'm beyond excited to do that. But this one keeps telling me that she's not going through the Drake's Passage. And the last few cruises I've been on I feel like I've experienced the Drake's Passage. So check for me. I'm ready for the Drake's Passage. This one's like, no, I'm not doing that. So we're going, but that's where I think we'll really freeze.
Yeah.
Like, I think you actually stand on glaciers. They're like surfboards. Like, they're like, here, stand on this glacier like a surfboard. It's just going to take you across to the next glacier.
Oh my.
And then you get off and you see the polar bears there. That's what I feel like. I feel like Antarctica's like that. No?
I don't think so.
All my hopes and dreams of floating on a glacier. Surfing on a glacier. Oh gosh. Anyways, all right. Wow, we have, I feel like, over talked about Alaska a little bit because we don't really know what's happening too much. But what else? So super cool tonight. We're coming to you live tonight, twice today. We are doing a Girls Gone Cruisin' live with, well, the best person in Virgin Voyages, Tamika. She's actually going to come on with us here live. She won't be in studio with us because, well, we should have invited her, but we didn't even think about it. But she will be on the camera with us. And we're going to talk about Girls Gone Cruisin' and what you're missing out on and why you should be with us. We're going to give away some swag and hopefully get you guys to book with us because while you see all the fun videos, you may not realize how much fun we really are. Right?
True. Very true.
And maybe we're not fun. Maybe everybody else is fun. I don't know. But I do feel like everybody else is fun. So anyways, we're going to talk about that tonight. So join us tonight at 7:30. And even if you don't want to hear about Girls Gone Cruisin', you just want to hear the stories, or maybe, wait, let me take that back. Maybe you don't want to go on Girls Gone Cruisin' and you just want to hear the stories. Join Girls Gone Cruisin' because we're probably going to give away quite the amount of stories of what has happened. And maybe we'll go dive into the past Girls Gone Cruisins, right?
Yeah, why not?
I'm trying to think if I remember the last one. Oh, I do. We were in the Fab Suite.
We were.
Yeah. So anyway, join us tonight, 7:30 live in the event, I think. I don't know. We might go live here. To be honest, I don't know how this stuff works. I get crazy over the tech anyway. So, 7:30 for Girls Gone Cruisin'. Okay. Well,
Alaska's over. We can take the jackets off.
We can, yeah. We're gonna go and we're gonna talk about the Caribbean now. Now, do we look like I'm from the Caribbean now? Okay. Let's talk about the Caribbean. We have some amazing deals that I want to talk to you about. There are 2 cruises that if you're not on these cruises, first of all, when I first saw the itineraries for them, I was like, wow, these are really cool itineraries, like really, really great itineraries. But now I'm not kidding when I tell you this. Do not go direct. I'm not telling you that because I want to sell you the cruise. Yes, I do want to sell you the cruise, but I'm also telling you because I'm telling you the truth. Don't go direct. You can't get this pricing direct. Come to us for the 2 pricings on these 2 cruises because it's phenomenal. And I can't say it because they don't allow me. But the first one is January 11th through the 21st. It's San Juan, St. Vincent, and Barbados is the name of it. Now, there's obviously more to it. There's more. It's an 11 nights, right? Yeah. It's 11 nights. And I'm not kidding when I tell you, I am dying to go to St. Vincent. Sandals just opened a St. Vincent in there. And my friend Barb went and she was like, this place is just amazing. It's like heaven. So she absolutely loved it. But I'm like, oh man, that would be kind of cool to go on a cruise because it is hard to get to. So just like when Kelly went to Necker Island, she had to go on a train, a plane, an automobile, in a boat to get there. And then she had to scuba dive in. Like there was a whole special way. She kite surfed in, and Richard Branson welcomed her with open arms. And then his maid handed her a drink and was like, "Thank you for making it through. You made it. You made it through all the things. That was the test. That's how you got here. They had to test you to make sure you were worthy of getting on Necker Island." Anyways, I feel like St. Vincent is the exact same thing. Like you can't get there unless you plane, train, and automobile your way over there and boat and kite and all the things. So the fact that they're stopping there is phenomenal. Like not many cruise lines go there. It's almost like, and I talk about this all the time, that Virgin, if you really look at their itineraries, They have some itineraries that are very, 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 very similar to small boats, small yachting, like charters, that kind of thing. Like even the Ritz-Carlton, the Ritz-Carlton, like that small yacht feel. That's like some of their itineraries are like that. Yes, their bigger, shorter ones are very commercial, very normal, like what everyone else would go. But then some of these longer itineraries that they're putting out because you guys are asking for it, you sailors are asking for it, um, is very, very small yacht feel. And this is one of them. But with that being said, we have one of the best deals I've ever seen in a long time. Like, I don't know. I guess I could probably try and hold on. Let me do the math if I'm allowed. Let me just my girl math isn't that good. I gotta be honest. So it's you're probably gonna write me and be like, that was girl math. That's not what she said. Oh yeah, I did do this. Remember? I did do this the other day. It's about 275 a night for two people. Not 275, 275. 275 a night for two people in a sea terrace for 11 nights.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
That's like unheard of.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying that, like, you need to get on this voyage, January 11th. Go to St. Vincent and send me pictures because I'll be jealous. I'll be like drooling, like, oh, why didn't I go on that voyage? But what are we doing?
The top 100 is January 8th.
Oh, and it's then January 11th because we get off. Wait, when do we get off?
The 12th.
Dang it! Stupid top 100 sailing. Anyways, it's really ruining all my fun. Next year, I'm not going. Anyways, I'm totally kidding. So, then the other one that we have a really good smoking deal on is January 21st through February 1st. Idyllic Isles of the Caribbean and Colombia. So it's also 11 nights, or is it 10 nights? 10 or 11. Girl math. But this one goes to Colombia, which is cool. And that's really cool. I've never it's not on my list of things to do. I don't know. Is it on your list of things to do?
It's not, but aren't we going there?
Are we? When? On ours?
Panama?
Oh crap! I think you're right. Panama.
I don't know. That one is so far in the future. We haven't even planned our February sailing yet. We still have our Iceland cruise to plan. The Panama Canal is way in the distance.
Trying to get a lot of anxiety over that. Let's not talk about it. No, we're so close. If you're on the February sailing with us, we're really, really close. We have 3 ports down. We've got 2 more to go. We're going to try and bang that out today and get it handled because we know that you guys are waiting for that. So we feel the same way. We're ready to go and book it. Not book it. We're booked. I mean, book the shore things and be done with it and have a schedule. Anyways, so I think you're right. We are going. No, we're not going in Panama, are we? Shoot, it doesn't matter. If we go, we go. I'm getting off, and I'm going to say I made it. I made it to Colombia. Yeah. But I love that one. So that one also January 21st to February 1st. This deal is like I've sold like, I know this doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot for 2 days. I sold like 5 in the last 2 days because I think people are listening to us talk about it, and so they're like, "Hey, I want that deal." Anyways, so yeah, so those are my Caribbean deals that I keep telling you about. Kelly, what am I missing? Free cruise.
Free cruise. Yes. We're giving away a free cruise here at Fabulous Adventures Travel Company. If you booked with any one of our agents in the agency from October 25th through the 31st, you are entered to win a free cruise.
Free cruise.
And we also, made it easy where if you weren't ready to book, you can send in a form and we will take that as an entry as well.
Yep.
So, yeah. Get those bookings in. Get those entries in.
And all these things count. Like the exclusive rates count. Your Brilliant Mermaiden counts. Your Frontier Pass counts. All of that stuff counts as long as you book your Frontier Pass. Like it doesn't count from when you bought the Frontier Pass. Meaning you convert the Frontier Pass, to a cruise. You got to book that by October 31st, and you've got time. Just look them over. So we're trying to get out an email. Hopefully a little earlier than Halloween morning. Because sometimes Virgin lets us see some things prior.
Sometimes, fingers crossed, they will.
And then we'll just send it off to you, and then you can book everything on that day and then be entered to win. Then you can go on 2 cruises. Well, not really. I was going to say 2 cruises next year, but it's not because it's 2026.
Yeah.
So you'd get to go next year and then 2026 if you won.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. If
Yep.
you have bought an Alaska placeholder, get those ready. Look at your email, try to find
Yeah.
the placeholder number just in case it got, lost in shuffle somewhere.
Yes. And that money, that placeholder is not an actual placeholder that's like the 3,600. It's just the
Cash.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the cash money you put down. And you can use a placeholder with it, but that's a whole nother thing that we're going to have to figure out. So just know that. So you can use a placeholder with your Frontier Pass. So if you have placeholders in your possession, you can use that with your Frontier Pass because it's truly not a Frontier Pass. It was really just a placeholder.
Deposit.
I can't want to. Yeah, you're right. No, I don't want to use the word placeholder.
Yeah, it's just a deposit.
It's just a deposit. Yeah, saying help me have a front of the line pass. Listen, that is like my thing. I'm a huge front of the line pass. I don't want to wait in any lines. I have 2 things. Tech makes me crazy, sends me like through the freaking roof if tech doesn't work, and waiting in lines.
Yeah,
Crazy.
and you get almost 2 weeks to book before it opens to the public.
Yeah.
And you can't buy those passes anymore. So if you
They
didn't
cut
buy
that off.
one, you can't buy one any longer.
Yeah.
So you have 2 weeks. So you have pick of your cabin. You want a Rockstar, you get first pick at a Rockstar suite. So it is going to benefit you to have placed that deposit down. And if you decide these itineraries are not for you, the pricing's not for you, you can ask for a refund.
Yes.
So
that's something people have been asking. They're like, you can't get a refund. I'm like, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can. So hopefully that's not the case and you love every second of it and that's what you're doing. But you can get a refund.
Yep.
If Alaska's not your thing, you don't want to wear this jacket. Well, not this one, but a jacket. You can have this one if you want. Anyways, join us tonight. We're going to have a drink by then because let me tell you, we're going to be crazy, I'm sure. So maybe we'll just be drinking and Girls Gone Cruisin'. Cruising? Why did I just add an N in it?
Because it was cruising. Girls Gone Cruisin'.
Oh, yeah, cruising.
Cruising.
Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind.
Just wait till later.
And there's
a few
no
drinks.
alcohol, just so you know. Anyways, so yeah, so we'll have some alcohol and have fun and chat about Girls Gone Cruisin' and hope you all join us. In Topeka. Yeah, 7:30
Eastern time.
Eastern
We
time.
are in Florida, so
We are in Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
Join us.
Yeah.
Book.
And then
Get those bookings in.
oh my God, get
Free
your bookings
cruise.
in before the 31st. Seriously, free cruise. What? It's funny. We sailed with a girl that we gave the free cruise to last time. It was super cute. She was like, "Hi, I'm the one you gave the free cruise to." I was like, "Oh my gosh, hi, nice to meet you," which was cool.
Yeah.
That we happen to be on the same cruise, but normally that doesn't happen.
Yes.
Not all the time, right? Right. All right. Do we have any questions or anything? Because we got to get back to work.
No, I don't see any.
No. All right. Sounds good. Then we're leaving you. It was short and sweet so we can get back to work.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Let us know if you have any questions and we're happy to help and get excited about Alaska. And we'll leave you with our favorite phrase, which is you float our boat. Bye, everyone. See you Thursday.
Bye.